It's Blitz has, and blah blah, I can't even speak English. I've come out of the shower, and the first thing I have to do is read this fan fiction called To Have an Immortal. I wrote the first 2 chapters, and it was rather funny according to people, but it was also really, really gross. It is a parody of My Immortal, which is supposed to be the worst fanfiction ever, or something. And it was also a parody of a very disgusting fanfiction that is a Klein fanfiction, which is known as the Caramel fanfiction. Just ignore me. I've got my Scabbers toy, because I have him with me everywhere, so you can go there for the duration of this video. Okay. Oh, I really don't want to do this, but I have to. Okay. So this is chapter 3. This is what Phil has written. Okay, let's go! Author's note. Thanks to Blitz for letting me write with her, girl. You rock! Exclamation mark 111. Don't you think Chris Colfer is so sexy? And then it starts. Hi, my name is Ron. Well, it was Philippa when I was born, but I changed it to Ron because it's more satanistic, and I'm a satanist. And I didn't like having such a prep name, because I'm not a pre-op. I woke up, it was still night time because I don't like the day. I noticed that it was Friday the 13th, and I was happy because that is meant to be an evil and unlucky day. I sat up in bed. I had a bed because my parents wouldn't let me have a coffin, but whenever they went away I transfigured it into a coffin because I am a witch, and I was kicked out of Hogwarts for being a satanist. I flipped my brown hair with black extensions over my shoulders and opened my blue eyes with red contacts in because I wasn't a vampire yet. I was going to have a party today, I remembered, so I got out of bed and drank some blood from a bottle I kept under my bed, and I went downstairs. My parents had gone to work and they wouldn't be back until next week, so I went naked. And then later people knocked on my door and I went to see who it was, and it was Chris Colfer and a clown. Chris, why have you brought a clown? I asked sexily. Chris, why have you brought a clown? I asked sexily, and he looked at me with his gothic red eyes. He was wearing black leather trousers and a torn up t-shirt, and it would have looked stupid on anyone else, but he likes fashion, so it was okay. This is Blaine, he said. He's the entertainment. I gave the clown an evil look and he glared at me. I noticed that underneath the hair I could hear the sneer and feel the glare. He was super fuck sexy, so I decided I was okay with him. I let them in and put on some music. The others came. Then Blitz came and I let her in. She had some vodka and we did some drugs. Then I saw Pain and Panic. They used to be called Riker and Jeff, but they changed their names because they were not depressing enough. And them came over to say hi to me. One of them was wearing a white straitjacket and black jeans, and the other was wearing a black straitjacket and white jeans. One of them had blonde hair and one of them had brown hair, but apart from that they were totally identical in every way. We hang out together and I see Blonde giving me looks like he wants to take mine virginity, but I already lost it, so ha ha ha! But I couldn't tell him or he wouldn't like me anymore. Then the clown got on stage and he sang some songs and he sounded really sexy, like a cross between Gerard Way and Burt McCracken. I saw Blitz at the back of the room and she looked like she was having sex with him with her eyes, so I sent her a telepathic message that it was okay to use my room for sex. I don't know if she got it, but I went back to moshing to the clown's music. Then Darren was done with his music and it had been really good and I wanted to tell him so, but he went and kissed Blitz! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, blah. I was so shocked and I didn't know she knew him, but I was okay with it because someone had given me another drink, so I drank it and then Blitz and Darren were gone. But I didn't care. The party was... oh, this is really weird. The party was awesome and later I got an orgy with Nick and Jeff. They were too drunk to know lol, so they were too drunk to know lol, so they will think I am still a virgin and I will not tell them. Everyone fell asleep and I could not be bothered to go upstairs, so I was asleep in the kitchen and then someone kicked me. Fuck, you fucking bastard, fuck, I shouted and over my eyes. It was Darren and he was naked. He looked all fuck sexy and his eyeliner was all down his face. Oh, it's you, I said in my grumble. Yes, it's me, he said. I wanted some toast. You're going to eat toast naked? Yes. But you'll get crumbs on your thingy. It's okay, Blitz will eat them, lol. He said, and then he went. I shrugged and looked at the kitchen. It was really messy. I noticed my Nutella was gone and that had made me sad, so I took out a knife and cut my wrist so deep, almost cut my hand off, like it was just hanging by a bit of skin and everything. It looked cool. I sighed because the pain was not enough to mask my sadness, so I put on some music and moshed around the kitchen to feel better. People woke up, so I roared at them to get out of my house because they did not live here. Then everyone was gone and I was sad, but pain and panic were still there, and they comforted me and stuck my hand back on, and we got another orgy, but I think they were still too drunk to remember it, lol. That was the glorious chapter 3. I think I'll do chapter 4 as well. This isn't written by Phil, this is written by Moa, who is Swedish, as I believe, and I cannot pronounce stuff, so I am sorry for the pronunciation you are about to hear. Okay. To have an Immortal part 4. Oh, what? Okay, so like I based his off a real, I can't read this, what is this? Based his off a real story that happened to me, and it was all very hard and I cried lots, but it was good too. Hi, my name's Wilhelm. No, really it's Mo because I'm from Sweden, but then I decided I wanted to be a Viking instead, so I changed it because they were like brutal and awesome, and I guess they were super gothic too. Well, I don't know, but they had like goats and goats of gothic, yes! I woke up at the graveyard at 3 p.m. because I like sleeping. I sleep in the graveyard because I'm satanic, but I flicked my long red fringe out of my eyes as I climbed out of the grave I dug up last night. Lol, I had to sleep somewhere. Couldn't sleep on the ground, plus... Exclamation mark question. Exclamation question. Exclamation question. Bracket. I decided to go to my friend Ron's house because Ron always had toast and I was hungry. So I wanted some toast, and I'm broke because I buy razor blades and poison for all of them. Hi.
What's up?
Not much. That's really scary. Well then, where was I decided to go to my friend Ron's house because Ron always had toast and I was hungry. So I wanted some toast, and I'm broke because I buy razor blades and poison for all my money. When I got there, she had a party and I guess I was invited. First thing I saw was this weird guy dressed as a clown, but I don't know, he was sort of sexy too, because he had big veins in his neck, and I like that. Oh yeah, I want to be a vampire too, because they are sparkly. Hi Ron, I said. Hi Wilhelm, I'm glad you could come, she said. Can I have some toast, I said, and then she punched me in the face and ran away, screaming, you are not permitted to touch the toast. I don't know, I have weird friends. So anyways, Mr. Sexy Clown guy started playing on his guitar, which was covered in blood and gore, and he was really good because there were lots of people orgasming in the audience. Not me, obs, because I'm just that cool. I felt kind of lonely because I didn't know anyone, well except for Ron, but she had punched me, so I guess she was busy doing other stuff. With other stuff I mean Pain and Panic, also known as my cousins Riker and Jeff, because they were getting it on the dance floor. Now back to Milo, I can hear people. Don't come in. And back to my loneliness. I went into the darkest corner. All her corners were painted black because she's gothic. And I slit my wrists. Then I poured some cocaine into the wounds. Yum. I started talking to a guy named Chris who was a gay vampire, but not the sparkly kind, and I told him I wanted to be one. So when the clown stopped playing and started having emo sex with Blitz instead of me, and Chris started biting... So when the clown stopped playing and started having emo sex with Blitz, instead me and Chris started biting each other and drank the blood. He said that he was going to make me a vampire, and I asked him if I was going to spark him, and he said no. So I got sad and ran into a wall and fainted. I woke up several hours later in the hall when someone almost stepped on me. I said, "What the fuck are you doing, Draco, you little shit?" And then I looked up and saw a clown guy standing over me. I could see his jingle wingle. It was like right in my face, and I was like, whoa. He said, "Sorry, I was just getting some toast." I said, "Are you eating toast naked?" "Yes, I am. My parents say that toast and being naked are bad for your teeth." "My name is Darren," he said. I was like, whatevs, I'm asleep now. And then he looked at me in a weird way, like he wanted me to eat toast with him naked or something. Lol. So I asked him, "You want to eat toast naked with me?" "Yeah, okay." So we did, and it was awesome. And then he touched my boobies and I touched his man, the jingle, and it was very sweaty and fun. Then I realised I wanted more toast because that's why I went to the party in the first place. So I took the last of Ron's toast and sat on the floor and cut my wrists and poured toast into the wounds. Darren said, "I'm gonna go upstairs now and have toast and Nutella sex with your friend Blitz." Lol, okay. I'm a slut. Okay. My toast tasted good. Well, wasn't that a fun way to spend 11 minutes and a bit? Bye. I'll miss you. So, it's Jane's turn to write a chapter, and then like Moa can read it or something. Moa can read like the next two. We'll take turns. This will be fun.